Hello my fellow YouTubians, this is PoolSharkWizard, and today we are going to be making this XP farm. Now this is a design that I've used for quite some time now. I also, in my old Season 2 world, I used this design. I also used this exact same design for the dual zombie spawner that you guys have seen. So I basically kind of numbered all this. This is going to be a cool build. So I figured we'd go over to my Season 3 world and we can use that Skelly Spawner to create this awesome XP farm. So basically the way that it works is I always have a sign that says open up the floodgates. When you flick this lever, basically what the lever does is, if I can fly again here, come on, there we go. When you flick the lever, this piston right back here retracts, so it opens up this spot and then all the baddies fall down basically. So when you want to close the floodgates again, you just flip this lever right there and then it closes this piston up here. So this is going to be just a quick cool builds. I do have a tutorial on this already, but I said I wanted to do a cool build with the skeleton spawner, so that's what we're going to do. Let's cruise over to our Season 3 world and create this. Hey guys, we are back, and this is the diagram that we are going to be using for our Skelly Spawner. So I do have this already out on my Facebook page, so you guys could pause the video here if you want to take a quick screenshot of it, but I am going to leave a link in the description for my Facebook page that has this diagram already in it. And if you look at the diagram, it's really it looks confusing, but it's actually really simple to build this thing. So this is the diagram that we are going to be using, and instead of going 12 signs high, we're actually going to go 13 signs high, so you just add another level on top of it. So we will swing over to our Season 3 world now, and I will show you guys how to do this. Hang tight, folks. Hey guys, we are back, and this is the Skelly Spawner I was talking about. I've already kind of prepped it a little bit, as you guys can notice. Usually these are all like cobblestone and mossy cobblestone, but the key to remember for the actual dungeon part is to make the inside of the dungeon 7x7. So to make it 7x7, this counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's basically just 3 spots on the outside of every single one of these spawners, and that is how big you want to make this make the dungeon part of it. So for the next step, we want to go 2 blocks below the actual spawner. So I'm going to take a break. I'll show you guys real quick here. So here's the spawner. We went 2 blocks higher above the spawner and then 2 blocks below the spawner. And this is the level that we want to clean out the inside of this. So I will take a quick break here, and I'm going to clean out all of this cobblestone and mossy cobblestone, so we have the whole floor below the spawner, 2 below. So hey guys, folks, we are back, and I also do have a diagram of this out on my PoolSharkWizard Facebook page as well. I'll leave that link in the description too. But as you guys can see, I cleaned out the whole floor below the spawner. So we wanted this to be 2 below the spawner. So now I can remove these blocks here. Okay, so then the next step, and this is just a summary. I mean, this is just a quick summary. It's not the entire tutorial, because like I've said, I already have a tutorial out there. But this is just kind of a quick summary of how to build this. So right below the spawner, I think it's this block. It might be this block. Is this the block? Right below the spawner? Nope, one more block. So the block that's directly below the spawner, right here, you want to go down 1 level. And because this is the front side right over here, that's why I left it open. From the front side, we basically just kind of do this pattern right here. And that's why I made this thing 7x7, because it just all equals out. So I'll just get rid of these, like so. And it makes this whole kind of stairway shape, I suppose would be the best word for it. So it goes all the way out to the corner, just like this, on both sides. So if you're looking at this from the top view, I'm going to grab this piece of cobblestone here. When you're looking at this through the top view, like I said, I do have a diagram that basically shows all of this. So the room's 7 by 7. You take out the block that's directly below the spawner right here. From that block, you just do this stairway pattern and clear out all that. Now from the center block right here, we want to go back 3 spaces. So there's 1, there's 2, and here's 3. And basically what this is going to do is there's going to be a water block in this corner, a water block in that corner. The water's going to converge down into the center spot. We go 3 blocks back. And then I also like to take out these 2 blocks because when you take out these 2 blocks as well, it also kind of has the water flow into the diamond shape. So then from this point, you go straight up, and this is basically going to be our mob evader. So the mob evader is going to go all the way up. So I'll show you the bottom side of this again. And there's the stairway shape. It kind of goes in to this one section. And then right here is where we start our mob evader. So I'm going to prep for the next part of this, and then I will show you guys what comes up next. So hang tight, folks. Hey guys, we are back, and I'm just smelting up some iron here because I want to make some more iron buckets. So I already have two water buckets, it looks like. So I'm gonna do just a couple of more, just so we have a good amount. And because of that, it's right back here. I found some water, so let's go look for that. Oh, look at that, guys. There's a piece of diamond right up there. Nice. So I'm going to take a quick pit stop, and I'm gonna get this diamond. I want my silk touch pick. We can cut around the outside of this. It might only be one. No, there's a couple there. Oh, there's another one. Do we have one below it? No, it doesn't look like it. So, looks like we got 3. Oh, there's another diamond block. Awesome. And another one. Awesome. Okay, so I need to get rid of something here. We will throw those blocks off to the side because we don't need them. There we go. So we got a good amount of blocks there. Let's see how many we ended up getting. We got 6 more diamond ore blocks. Nice. That helps. So now I want to grab some more water, as I was saying before. I don't know where I can actually grab it from, so I'm just trying a bunch of different spots here. And there's a piece of diamond right back there too. How about that? So there we go. There's another piece of diamond. And another piece of diamond. And another piece of diamond. Wow. And another one. Nice. That definitely helps out. Let's see. We need to get rid of those flat blocks again. These torches I can move down. So that helps. But yeah, so we have some water. I'm going to just leave this be for now, because I don't need to get all of them, because I have enough to make an infinite spring, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna go right down here, like so, and I think I'm using my silk touch again, which I don't want to be using. But I'm just gonna make an infinite spring. I'm gonna switch out my pickaxe quick because I don't want my silk touch anymore. So switch that out, and we will make an infinite spring right here. The reason I'm making an infinite spring is because coming up I'm gonna show you guys how to basically build the mob evader, the quick, simple, easy way of doing it. So I'm just going to combine these buckets like that. There we go. And I'm going to empty the chest, and I will be right back. I'm going to prepare so we can start building the mob evader. So hey guys, folks, we are back. And when you're designing this thing, You want to keep in mind which side that you want to have the actual drop on. So for this particular design, I'm going to do it the same way that I did my dual zombie spawner and put the drop on this side over here on the left side. In my tutorial, I had the drop on the right side, and if we put it on the right side, it would end up dropping right about here, I believe. But because we have this huge wall here, I want to have that a little bit more open. And because this is already open over on this side, that's why I'm going to have the drop over on this side. So let's get down to business here. I'm going to temporarily throw in some cobblestone right here, and we're gonna go down, and we are going to fill up the rest of our buckets that we have here, because we do want to have all of our buckets available. So grab from the center like so, and because I have 2 left here, that seemed to be tweaking out a little bit. Okay, I guess I got 5 buckets of water. Huh, that's interesting. Oh well, that'll help. We can get rid of the shovel. Well, not get rid of it, but we'll just move the shovel out of the way. Okay, oh well, it disappeared now. Huh, a little bit glitchy, I suppose. Alright, so we have 4 buckets of water right now, and now we are going to start building the actual mob evader. Because I want to have the drop over on this side, basically I'm going to throw down the signs right over on this side here. So the first sign that you want to throw down is basically right there. The reason you throw down this sign is because it just kind of stops the other water from falling in. So with that in mind, you throw down a sign right there, and then you throw down another sign right here. So I'm going to mark this sign as number 1, which will go towards our diagram, and I will show you guys why we want that sign there. So as you guys can see, the water block the water source block just kind of sits there, right? So and I'm going to refill this bucket up real quick since we're down here. And now to build this, you basically just skip every other one with a sign. So it's water block sign, water block sign. So we're going to throw down our second one here, and then we will throw down another water source block right above that sign, just like so. And then we can select the signs again, throw down number 3 here, and then we'll do another water source block. So basically we want to go, let me take well, I think that went 2, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So we just want this water source block to go right there. So that gives us 1. You throw down another sign, and I think I just went way off there. I think this is number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's number 3. So I'm going to, and then you just basically kind of dig your way up to the top, pretty much. So every other one, you're going to throw down a sign and a water source block. So there's number 4. Go up 1 more level, throw down another sign. This is number 5. And hit the jump key again. Another water source block. But I'm going to dig up a little bit more here. So basically we want our signs to go up to number 12. So I'm going to continue on with that and make this number 6. And it just keeps on freaking out on me. So make this one number 6. I'm going to refill my buckets, and then I will arrive back once I get up to number 12. So hang tight, folks. We will be back shortly, and I will show you guys how the rest of this goes. Hey guys, we are back, and I'm back at the bottom level here. So in case you're wondering, the reason that I put this sign right here is because this acts as it will force the skeletons or zombies or what have you into this water stream, and then they automatically swim up. So to show you what I mean is I will just throw down this block of water right here, and as you can see, when we get to this point right here, it basically pushes them up right away. See how it just kind of pushes them up a little bit? So that's pretty much the whole reason that I'm doing it this way. Now normally I do this and I'll walk in here. As you can see, our bubbles are going down a little bit. As you can see, normally I'd go up 12, but in this case I'm going to go up 13 just because that will just give them a little bit more damage. So there's 9, 10, 11, there's 12, but I'm going to make this sign number 12, or no, 13. I believe that's right. Yeah, there's 12. So there's 13, and we will throw down another water source block right there. And then I'm going to pick it up because we're up on top. So basically, the reason I threw the signs down as we were going up on the left side is because I want our drop to be on the right side. And I can throw up a torch here now because we just need to have this too high. So you guys can see a little bit better also. But there's going to be a water source block right above that sign 13. And for the drop, we want the drop to be 2 blocks out. So there is 1, there's 2, and then number 3 right down here is where our drop is going to be. So where the drop's going to be, you just basically you throw down a nice sign. Doesn't matter what side you're going to do it on. Let's see, since I'm going to be looking at them this way, I'm going to, which side should I throw that on? I'm going to throw it on this side. It doesn't really matter which side you throw it down on, so I'm going to just say drop down. That way, and the reason that I'm doing that is because then when we throw down this water bucket above sign 13, it's going to stop the water from coming down to this area, if that makes sense to y'all. So I'm just going to carve our way down right now, and if I am correct, and I'm just going to do a little refresher quick. So we went up to sign number 13. We go out from where the mob evader is. We go out 3 more spots, and on the 3rd spot is where we have our drop zone, basically. So I will keep that water source block right there. It will automatically push these guys. We're going to have a piston probably up in this area, which will close it off. So all the skeletons will gather up in this area, and then when we want them all to drop, we'll just retract the piston, and then they will fall down this total area right here. And looks like we have a little cavern. So I'm going to throw down a couple of torches in this area real quick, and then seal it off with cobblestone. And we will continue digging our way down. And what this is going to do is this is going to actually force the mobs to fall, and they're going to take fall damage. And because there's gravel right there, I'm guessing if I remove this block, it might be the drop. Yep, it is. So I basically calculated it out correctly. The mob evader goes up this 1 spot, it goes over 2 spots, and then the drop is right here. So where the drop is right here, I can then basically the ladder system will be on this block going all the way up to our top side, and that's where our lanterns and that sort of thing will go, or our not our lanterns, but our redstone and that sort of thing. So hang tight, folks. I'm going to prepare this, and we will be back shortly. Hey guys, we are back, and I've prettied this up a little bit more just so it kind of sticks out by itself. But now we get down to the ladders and the redstone torches. So pretty much what's going to happen here is we want to have a lever right on this block, and I can knock this block out right here because I like having a little bit of a window there. So I'm going to move the piston out of the way for now. I like having a window right there, just so I know when the torch is on and off. And then also in this space right here, we're going to throw down a piece of cobblestone. What that piece of cobblestone will do is when the mobs drop down to this point, we will be able to take them out by the feet. They won't be able to see us, so it should all work just dandy. So behind where we place down this lever right here, we can throw down a piece of redstone, and then a redstone torch right behind that. And basically what that will do is this is going to be our floodgate switch, right? So when we turn this thing up and down, that will do some vertical wiring all the way up. So that's kind of how we're doing it this way. I'm going to leave that thing up for now. We have our ladders down, and at this point you just you hold down shift, and then every other one you'll throw down. Hopefully we won't run into gravel. We might, but you never know. I'm just kind of carving my way all the way up to the top here. So we have a lever there, and not a lever, but a redstone torch there. So I'm going to get my cobblestone ready because we don't need we don't need the mossy cobblestone anymore, I don't think. So I'll just keep the glass selected, and we'll use our cobblestone and walk up this thing, and be sure to throw down ladders as we work our way to the top side. So we'll just keep on throwing these things down like so. And with this block I can get rid of this one right here. We'll remove this torch, get rid of that block, and then throw another redstone torch on top of that, throw another piece of cobblestone. So we're kind of doing a couple of things at the same time here. The first one is basically doing the ladders. The second one is doing the vertical wiring all the way to the top, because once we get up to the top, that is going to be where we will be able to basically hook up our sticky piston. So just keep on carving this thing up, and then going every other one. We're getting rid of a block and throwing down a piece of redstone, or a redstone torch rather, my bad. So just keep on going all the way to the top like this. Carve out another block right there, walk up a little bit more, throw down a redstone torch, so on and so forth. So I'm going to keep on doing this to the top, guys, and then I will get back to you guys once I reach the top. So hang tight, folks. Hey guys, we are back, and I think I'm coming pretty close to where the very top of this is. Remember, we took out one block before. So there's that one block that we took out. I'm going to hold down shift so we just have a steady pace. Remember, we took this block out and I said we were going to throw a piston down there. So what I like to do, at this certain point, we have a torch right below there. So I'm going to carve this up one more floor here, one more level, just so we have a nice area, basically. And I can go a few back. It's just a little it's like a suppose you could call it like a, this is gonna be like the holding room, but and I also like doing like an observation room, if that makes sense to y'all. So basically the skeletons will come up this spout, or zombies, depending on which spawner you're using, pretty much. And we're actually going to go out one more level here. We'll get rid of this gravel. Well, we'll just keep the gravel there for now. And I'm going to light this thing up a little bit more, just so we know we're at the very top. And as I mentioned before, we want to throw down a piston right on this spot right here. So we don't basically fall down the We'll split these out so we don't fall down the little hole there. I'm going to throw down just a piece of cobblestone right there. And we can carve this thing out real quick. Grab this bucket of water right there. And that gives us our nice little opening area. So what I want to do is I want to throw down a sticky piston now. And I think I can get rid of the, well, I'm going to need the glass shortly, but that's okay. So for right now, right below here is where they drop down. We want to throw down a sticky piston, so when it retracts, it pulls over onto that block, and when it's extended, the block pushes over the spot so the skellies can't go anywhere. So I'm going to use a piece of wood right there, just like so. And I need to find my little opening here. And there we have it. And the so that's effective right now with just the piece of redstone right next to it. So I'm going to go down on the bottom side just to see where, if the lever's up or down. I'm hoping that the lever is up yet, because that would be cool. It is. Cool beans. So when we push the lever down, as you guys can see, the little, hence why I wanted that little window there, you can see that torch go on and off. So with this, when you pull down the lever, that's going to open up the floodgates. That's another reason I wanted to go up to the level 13 as well. Or not yet, not the level 13, but I wanted to go 13 signs high, is because that basically, when you pull the lever down, it opens up the floodgates. So all the mobs that are hanging out here are going to fall right down this hole. And I'm going to hold down shift and walk over to the edge right there. And as you can see, we have our piece of mossy cobblestone down there. So that works out perfectly. I'm going to jump back up here and replace the bucket of water right there, and replace this block right up on top. And what I'd like to do in this point is I like to have like a little viewing window, but I don't want to have glass all the way across, because depending on how many mobs we actually have up here, it would be, if we had a piece of glass here, there's a possibility that they would be so gathered that they might spawn up in this area, and I don't want them to spawn up in this area. So just to be on the safe side, I don't know for 100%, to be on the safe side, I'm just going to throw down a piece of cobblestone there. Now we can remove our sticky piston. And you know what? I am actually going to try that. I'm just going to leave this open for a window, because we do have those blocks that are right across the top side there. So I think that probably helps out. And then I'm going to throw a piece of cobblestone right above our piece of wood there as well. So we'll throw down a couple of torches here, just so this area is lit up. Skip a space. Right there. Right there. I like spacing my torches out about one apart. It's again, it's just personal preference, so it doesn't have to be that, but that's what I like going by. So now our top side is complete here. So we have a little bit of a viewing area, and we'll be able to see how many skeletons. If we walk up here, we'll be able to see how effective the trap is working. So then we can head back down to the bottom side, and we can move on to the next step. And the next step, I think I'm going to do it so it turns this turns the spawner on and off. So I'm going to prepare for that and test it out a little bit. I'll show you. Right here, I put down a bunch of wood so I know an exit. And where these pieces of cobble and these torches are, this is where I'm going to throw down some glowstone, not glowstone, but I'm going to throw down the redstone, what are they, the redstone torches? I have them over my chest. Or not the redstone torches, but the redstone lanterns. So I'm going to get that all prepped up, find out where I want to put this on and off switch, and then we'll be back shortly, guys. Hang tight. See you soon. Hey guys, we are back, and I know this this cool build has been longer than my usual cool builds, but that's alright. I've already put down the cool addition to this one. Is this one also has the on and off switch, which my tutorial did not have an on and off switch. So right here is where we are going to put the on and off switch, and these are redstone lamps. So I misspoke before. Well, redstone lanterns, redstone lamps, kind of the same thing in my personal opinion. So where I had that block before, this is where that redstone lamp is going to go, and we're going to turn it on so I know it's powered, and then we can basically wire this stuff up. So we're going to get rid of all these center blocks to start out, like so. We're going to throw down our redstone lanterns, redstone lamps in these center spots, pretty much. And with that, we can, with the center one here, this is going to be directly on top of the spawner. So the spawner is directly below us here. And the thing that's really cool is with these redstone lanterns, it basically goes 2 spots. So I kind of leave that one open, if that makes sense. And then we can just take our redstone simply and kind of run the redstone across all of these, across all the lanterns. We can connect it out this way, and then the next one we can come in this side and wire up our final one right there. So the idea behind this is all of them turn on at the same time. So now when I go down below, all these should be turned on. So just to check, we're going to swing right down here, and as I mentioned before, the redstone lanterns, they light up 2 spaces. If you actually have a switch, if you have them 3 high and you have a switch in the middle, it'll light the bottom one and the top one as well. So this lights it up really well within our dungeon here. So that that pretty much does it. There's probably a better way of wiring this up, but for our application, I think it works just dandy, just fine. And then when you turn the switch off, as you can see, the light is currently on. When you flick the switch, it turns it off. So all these should be turned off right now. There's off, off. They're all off. So yeah, that's an added bonus to this one. Like I mentioned before, this cool build is longer than my usual ones, but that's alright. So the finishing step that we need to do is we need to basically have the water on this very bottom part, this very bottom area. And I'm actually going to turn on the, I can throw it on, yeah, I'll just use a ladder for now, because the ladder's not that big of a deal. So we'll just throw it on the ladder right there. Actually, I don't even need a ladder, to be honest with you. We can just carve this thing out right there and build ourselves some stairs. So I'm going to turn this thing on right now. That way all of our redstone lanterns are turned on, as you can see in here. And we can fill in our infinite spring. Let me just make sure I have 2 buckets of water, which I do. So we can fill this thing in, and I'm going to, yeah, I'll just fill it all in. So the next step is to basically throw a couple of buckets of water in the corners, but I think at this point I can just get rid of these torches that are on the side, because it's going to be light enough in here that the mobs aren't going to spawn. That's the hopes anyways. And we'll bring down our 2 buckets of water. One right there and one right there. And we are going to throw those buckets right in the corners. One in the corner there. One in the corner there. And as you guys can see, all this water basically converges to, I'm holding down shift, so it pushes all the water to this very center point right there. So the mobs will automatically go up the mob evader, and we can go on from there. So I'm going to jump up our stairs here. Come on, hopefully. There we go. And we can close this thing off now, because we removed all of our torches in here, I believe. And we can close this thing off, and then we can test this thing out. Do I still have some of those stone bricks? No, I don't have any of the stone bricks. I think I have them over my chest here, right there. So we are going to close this off like so, and we are going to wait for a little bit for these mobs to spawn, so hang on tight, folks. Hey guys, we are back, and you might notice that I'm at level 24 right now, so I've already tested this out to make sure it works. Right now we are leaving the spawner turned off because I wanted to do a couple of more things to this. So this is going to be bonus number 2. Bonus number 1 was lighten up the on and off switch, and bonus number 2 is this, basically how I create my doorways. So what we're gonna do right on the edge of where the dungeon is right here, this is like the corner of the dungeon, right on the edge there, we are basically gonna cut back what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 blocks around the outside. I blocked this off, as you guys can see. I had the path going all the way around, but I blocked that off, and this is going to be where I'm going to throw down my my door that I always use for my spawners for the little viewing areas. So at this point, because I have the glass down, I can turn our spawner on. Let's make sure that the floodgates are closed, which they are, and we can turn on the spawner basically, and boom, right away we get a skeleton spawn in there. This part here is I throw down a couple of sticky pistons, and I throw down some redstone right on top of that. So in front of this redstone is where we are going to throw down, I think I'll use these blocks right there. And where the sticky pistons are, I'm going to throw down a couple of wood planks. Now behind where we have this redstone, right behind these two spots right here, is where I'm actually going to throw our switch, our levers. So there's one right there, and there's the other. Let's bring down our levers right here, because we don't need the redstone anymore. So we'll throw a lever there, and on the other side of the doors we're going to throw down a lever. What this does is when you close it, it's completely closed off, right? And if you want to go view it, and actually I think I'm going to change this block out because I like having those redstone lanterns in there, or the redstone lamps, whichever way you guys want to call them. I'm going to throw one right there, throw down our lever right on top, so when it's active the light's on, and when we're in here to view, we can just close this up right here, and then we can watch all the skelly spawn. We have a nice little viewing area to see if they're getting clogged up there, where that skeleton's fighting it really hard. But we just had 4 skeletons spawn right there. If you guys did not see that, we just had a total of 4 skeletons spawn right around the spawner. So it makes it extra dark in here, and as you guys can see, it continually spawns all the skellies. The reason that I wanted to do a cool builds on this, and I know it's a lot longer than my usual ones, but it's worth it because I wanted to show you guys how this works out. So with our little viewing windows here, when we're standing here, we can wait for the skellies to basically spawn. I'm going to open up F3. We probably have probably not 6 more in there, but as you guys can see, you can just see the skeletons taking the mob evader all the way up, And in that short amount of time from when we turn the spawner on, if we look up, we have 22 skellies up there already. I also installed this little window here that looks all the way up. That way it lights up this area a lot better than just torches. So and it also is a notifier if it's daytime out or if it's nighttime out. So as you guys can see, we have the little viewing window here of all the skellies floating up pretty much. And what we can do now to test this thing out, I'm going to bring down, I'm not going to bring down a sword. Because we went up to sign number 13, it should just be a one-hit kill. So we're going to open it up, wait a couple of seconds, and then all of them fall down. As you guys can see, we have quite a few in there. And then it's a one-hit kill. I'm just using a piece of cobblestone right now, and our XP is rising pretty decently. I'm going to hook up a, like I did at the dual zombie spawner, another potion station, pretty much just to just so I can throw a splash instant health potion down at these guys, and we can pretty much just kill them right away. So because we close the floodgates, these skeletons will continue flowing up to the very top there, and we can run up there real quick, and we can see it's another observation, I suppose, observation deck, if you want to call it. You can see how all these zombies are just hanging out here, and because the piston is extended, it closes off that the drop off for them. So that's what I call the floodgates, which is cool. I like that name, the floodgates. It always seems to work pretty decently. So that was bonus number 2. For this particular area, we can go right back in here, close the door, and then we can also view when the skeletons spawn again. And it looks like I need to munch on a little bit of food. So I'm gonna bring down my food real quick. We just had 4 skeletons spawn again. So it definitely works out pretty decently, I would say. It takes them a little while to get sucked up in the window, but that's all good. It's all good. And we can open this thing up, we can close it again, and we can, and there's a zombie someplace around here, sounds like, but that's alright. So right now I'm just gonna turn off the spawner, and when I turn off the spawner, if there's any skellies left, it lights it all up, so no more skeletons will spawn, and then we can just wait for this final skeleton to take the mob evader all the way up, which is probably already up there. We can open up F3, we can check it out. Looks like we have about 20 some skeletons up there, and we can open up the floodgates, give it a couple of seconds, and boom, all of them fall down again. And like I mentioned before, I'll use a instant health splash potion on these guys, so I don't have to keep on just doing a one-hit kill on them. But that's part of the reason that I moved it up to 13, because when you move it up to 13, it basically gives them a little bit more fallen damage, so you don't have to use a stone sword like I said in the tutorial. So it's definitely pretty cool. We're at level 28 right now, and this is just a little chest off to the side. So these are what we've gotten so far. The zombie meat actually came from someplace else, but we got bones, we have a bunch of arrows. I'll just split the arrows in half. We got a couple of bows actually, so we got a couple of power 1 bows for the rare drops for the skeletons, and it works out pretty slick. So I know this cool builds was long, but I hope it is helpful for you guys. Like I mentioned before, I had the tutorial. I'll leave a link in the description for the diagram that I use on this, and also there will be a link in the description for the original tutorial that I did on this. So guys, this is PoolSharkWizard. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, and bye-bye.